After teaming up in 2 Deadpool movies, Ryan Reynolds and T.J. Miller definitely aren't going to work together again. So what happened between these 2 former co-stars? In 2016, Miller appeared alongside Reynolds in the first Deadpool as Weasel, a bar owner and good friend of Wade Wilson, providing emotional support in the first movie as Wade goes through a series of pretty terrible events and takes up the mantle as Deadpool. Miller went on to reprise his role in the 2018 sequel Deadpool 2, but he made it very clear that he wouldn't participate in any sequels, and he blamed it squarely on Reynolds. In a 2022 interview with Adam Carolla, Miller said he wouldn't work with Reynolds again because he was, quote, horrifically mean to him on the set of the first Deadpool during an improvised in-character moment.
It was like, what's great about you, Weasel? You're not the star, but you just, you do just enough exposition that it's funny, and then we can leave and get back to the real movie.
Ultimately, Miller concluded that his professional relationship with Reynolds was over from that point on, telling Carolla, "I would not work with him again. I sort of wish him well because he's so good as Deadpool, and I think it's weird that he hates me." Shortly after the Adam Carolla interview, Miller sat down for a podcast with SiriusXM hosts Jim Norton and Sam Roberts to clarify something important. Reynolds reached out to Miller and the 2 were able to patch things up. Miller said, "We sort of just hashed it out really quickly. Again, I wasn't saying anything negative. He is so funny, which I always maintain, and he's so funny in these movies. So that was kind of it. It's so funny. I said all these complimentary things and none of that shows up."
And it was a misunderstanding.
At the end of the day, Miller's biggest issue is that he didn't think his original comments were even that bad, but merely just a weird on-set story he wanted to share. Miller told the hosts, "I feel bad that it was picked up and that it was misconstrued, for sure. But no, it was the next day. He and I talked and it's fine." Unfortunately for Miller, this wouldn't be his last controversy. After Deadpool 2, the actor and comedian faced a ton of nasty accusations of sexual impropriety and more inappropriate behavior. In 2016, Miller settled a lawsuit with the Uber driver he allegedly attacked that year, and in 2017, the actor's reputation took yet another downward turn. At the end of that year, a woman accused Miller of a violent sexual assault, and as a result, Miller was removed from the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Then, in 2019, he was arrested yet again for calling in a fake bomb threat to an Amtrak train. Before all of this happened, he was fired from the HBO comedy Silicon Valley, and creator Mike Judge later revealed that Miller would often come to work under the influence. These days, Miller's career is pretty dormant, and it's honestly not hard to see why, and why he wasn't invited to participate in Deadpool and Wolverine. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE, 1-800-656-4673.